Once again I welcome you to this course on e-business. So far we have been talking about how to connect to the internal stakeholder of the organization. In this context, last class we discussed about the ERP system, the enterprise resource planning system, which actually connects all the internal business processes and thereby automates it and connects with the internal stakeholders. Now, who are the internal stakeholders? Your internal stakeholders are your employees, your management and the owner of the company. Today's class we are going to discuss how to connect with the stakeholders who are external to the organization and to the internal to the organization through something called in enterprise portal. So, in particular in this lecture we are going to learn the difference between a corporate website and enterprise portal, the typical features of an enterprise portal, typical features of a corporate website and trends in website design. When it comes to the difference between corporate website and enterprise portal, initially it appears to be the same, and in fact many of the companies actually merge these two ideas together and they make one website which acts as the corporate enterprise portal as well as the corporate website. However, these two are conceptually different. Coming to the internal information portal, which is for the internal use of the internal stakeholders as well as some of the selective external stakeholders. So, this is a web based interface and which integrates MIS, DSS and EIS and other technologies that give all the intranet users and selected extranet users access to a variety of internal and external business applications and services. So, corporate website is an informational website that acts as the company's interface to the public. So, the difference here is the enterprise information portal is also a web based system which actually connects to the internal stakeholder and some selected external stakeholders who are basically the partners of a business, whereas corporate website is actually open to the public. Now, let us try to see what are various applications available by one internal enterprise portal for consumption of its internal stakeholders. So, these are actually access to the email, access to various other project websites, access to discussion forums, human resources, web self services such as applying for leave, looking at your salaries, etc. That those services which are otherwise offered by the ERP system, they can also be accessed here. Then the customer, inventory and other corporate databases, decision support systems and knowledge management system. Now, here I would like to tell you, you can also see the decision support system, knowledge management system, management information system and various transaction processing databases which were otherwise available from ERP system. Now, this is just one additional, you can say one additional layer over ERP which uses the database created by the ERP and has many other many more application areas such as, for example, your access to email. Your ERP system does not provide. ERP system basically connects the main functional areas, but let us say human resource web self service. This is actually applying for leave, then looking at your salary details, looking at your saving details, etc. So, those things you cannot by saving I mean your pension or other benefits that you get from the organization, those details, those you can actually access from this in this enterprise portal. So, actually this enterprise portal provides you one unique opportunity where the facilities which you were getting, the data output which you are getting from enterprise system, that you get along with other facilities. Now, for the external stakeholders, it provides various other facilities like industry, financial and other internet news services related to the company. It links to the various other industry discussion group in the of the company. The company belongs to a specific industry. For that segment, if there is any discussion group, you can actually participate through that web portal. Then it also links the customers and suppliers, internet and extranet websites if the company allows. So, if you look at this is the typical content of a enterprise information portal. Actually, this if you look at this enterprise information portal has access to many of the databases, operational databases, analytics databases, then data warehouses, other business applications, and it is also connected to the internet as well as the intranet of the company. Then through the portal gateway, it actually it has the facility for many DSS tools, data mining tools, OLAP tools and other tools. In fact, about all these we have discussed in last class, and gets the data to be displayed on demand on the enterprise portal. And similarly, it also has certain search agents, that search agent from the intranet as well as the internet collects selective news items which are flashed on the desktop of the person who is using such a system. So, it has various APIs, security features, load balancing. About all these, maybe these technical terms will be little difficult to understand now, but later on we will be actually discussing when we go to the technical details part. One important thing I would like to highlight here is this corporate website is actually not personalized, which is for public. However, this enterprise information portal is actually personalized. By personalized, I mean, look, this website is open to everybody in the organization, starting from operational level managers to higher level managers. So, all the information requirement of each level and each type of manager is actually different. So, therefore, based on their need and their access control permission, their access permission, based on their role in the organization, they can log in, and once they log in, they will be getting selective items which is specifically meant for them or whatever they ask for. And see, look at here, you through this website, though you connect to various databases, every part of the data may not be I mean the person who is accessing these databases through the corporate enterprise portal may not have the permission to view all this data. So, based on his role, he will be actually selectively using some of this data. Now, what is the benefit of this enterprise portal, corporate enterprise portal? Here the benefit is, it is more specific and selective for individual business users. That I have already told you. Suppose somebody is in the marketing department, so he need not have access to the data in the operations and manufacturing division. In fact, if at all he requires some data from operations and manufacturing division, it is very selective depending on his role. So, he may not also like the information overload coming from various sources. So, selectively he personalizes his web page, or the as a policy of the enterprise portal, the selective information is provided to him. Then the second benefit is, it provides easy access to the corporate intranet website resources. So, in one place you have only one gateway to get all the corporate information that is required by you. You do not have to see, look at, if at all you are using ERP system, there are also there are web based ERP systems as well, where as a functional manager of a particular functional area, you can get selective information. But here at one place you are not only getting the decision support that you were otherwise getting from ERP, but additionally you are getting connected to many other information that is internal or external to the organization. For example, sometimes you will be pushed in with the news items related to your particular industry sector. So, you do not have to really go through the websites to find out those news items. So, it provides direct access to the industry and business news. It allows access to company data for selected customers, suppliers and business partners. I have already told you last class that ERP is a software where you do not provide access to all your partners, and that is mostly because of you need to maintain certain level of security with your internal data. However, because of proper access control and one more level of abstraction, now some of the selective partners of your company like suppliers, customers with whom you closely work can actually get access to the information which is required by them. So, it is not that once they get access, they will be able to see all the information available in the website. No, it is not that. They will be actually getting the information for which they are entitled to. Then one a different kind of benefit is, with this you actually make your employees avoid excess surfing. So, it helps avoiding excess surfing by the employees across the company, because see, in the information portal, your enterprise information portal, you are actually providing the relevant news items etc., which are for your which are specifically for your business. So, there is no need to browse any other random thing, and in that way you can actually manage the time, employees time can be managed better. Then the another thing is actually your corporate website. Now, what is a corporate website? A corporate website, as I have told you, it is actually your gateway to the external world. So, what are the typical content of corporate website? The typical content of a corporate website are the home page, the starting page of the site, which gives certain very important news items etc., about the company, along with the links to relevant pages. Then you also have one about us section, where the summary of the company's operation, history, mission statement, vision statement etc., are given. So, again this website also lists company's product and services, and it may have a people section where the biological information of the founder, board members and key executives are given. It also sometimes provides an overall overview of the company's workforce. It may have also a news section where the recent press releases, your press kits and links to various news articles about the company appearing in the other places in the internet can appear. Then it also has one investor relations section, which describes the key owners and investors in the company, and it provides the relevant information about the company as well. Then it has a list of key clients. It may have a list of key clients. So, which includes the suppliers, the major achievers, the various projects, about the partners and other people who are important to the company. Then it may have also pages for special interest groups. So, here you can have one employment section where the jobs available in the company, how to apply for the job, etc. are given. Similarly, for the investor, you may have also one investor page where the annual report, business plan, etc. will appear. Then company will have its contact information available on the corporate website. So, again within this contact, if it is a very big company, for various kinds of queries, you most of the time you get a form through which the user is diverted to the other to various persons who are actually responsible for very things. Suppose you have a query in the marketing area, so you will be diverted to the marketing department. If you have certain queries on your you are a supplier, you have certain queries about what is the status of the quotation that you have sent to the company. So, that your query can be diverted to the appropriate section. Again, in the product category, the company has various product lines. So, your query can be diverted to the appropriate product line. Then besides this, the website also provides the terms of use of the documents, statements of the intellectual property and the policies as they appear to as they apply to the website content. So, and additionally they also have a privacy policy given on the websites. So, these are the typical features. Additionally, the companies may have many more features. So, now when it comes to typical design features, besides the main content, the site will have navigation bar or other means for accessing various website sections. Then it should be using appropriate kind of style sheets, graphics, logos, etc. to give a uniform look and feel for all the pages, to make it to have a very professional look of the website. Then the third thing is also quite important nowadays, because the corporate websites are typically accessed by people using different kinds of output devices. It can be a mobile phone, it can be your desktop, it can be any other kind of reading device. So, the website has to be responsive enough to show its content appropriately in based on the nature of and the size of the output device. Then when a corporate website is accessed, it is accessed by the general public. So, there is a 30-second rule in the industry, that if somebody accesses your website and if the response time is more than 30 seconds, it is likely that the person will leave your site. So, which means when your corporate website is your face to the public, your response time should be appropriately low. Then your navigation should be improved. By improved navigation, we mean if it is not that the time taken to get a response should be very less, but the user should be able to get the appropriate information in as less time as possible. For example, suppose you keep your main product of your website which the user can access after 10 clicks. Do you think that the user is going to stay for going to browse 10 pages to see that product information? No. Usually after 3 or 4 clicks, if the user does not find the information, he will leave. So, your navigation should be improved. Then another feature many times is provided is website personalization. See, this website personalization, many times your website will be accessed by your customers and they would like to see it in a in a way they like to see. So, according to their taste, it should be able to personalize itself. Then there are many more other features of corporate website. Sometimes when you access a page, access a corporate website, you are first shown a page which gives a very conceptual idea about the company, and by clicking that page it gives the instruction. By clicking that page only you enter into the home page of the site. So, this may or may not exist, such a facility may or may not exist depending on the company's requirement. For example, if you are a design company or if you are an architecture firm. So, probably in the very first page you would like to show your design, some of your important designs you would like to show. So, the first thing when the user enters into the site, he is able to see some of the best designs offered by you. Then he is allowed to press certain button to enter into the home page. And then websites may have embedded search engines, and through these search engines you can actually find out the information within the website, or you can find information which is external to the website. Then occasionally it also has a site map. This website map is a very important thing, and it actually connects all the pages in a hierarchical manner and show it to the user. So, if a particular user is not able to find a website for a particular information of which he requires, he may visit the site map, and looking at all the pages which available in the site, he may be directly going to that particular page. So, many times now the blogs, the companies actually provide facilities for blogs with news and commentary about the company, about its products and its stakeholders. In fact, they will have different threads across which the prospective customers and other stakeholders can actually participate in certain discussion forums. And I was telling you in one of the last classes, such discussion forums actually generate huge amount of data, and this and that data is actually unstructured. So, this unstructured data many times, most of the times now by the companies are being used for giving very taking improved decisions about companies' policies. Then the companies may also have a community page which describes the company's environmental and sustainability, charity, and basically corporate social responsibility kind of details available for the general public. Then if you are a retailer, then occasionally you will also have your store locators across the country, and you provide the maps to go to your respective stores. Then you many times the companies also provide certain download options for downloading their the media related to the company related to their product and so on. And they can also have one calendars and event section that happens within the company. Then they can also link to the pages to other consumer related websites, so that the consumers while can conveniently move from their website to the other website of their choice. Then many websites also have a frequently asked questions section. Then when the visitors actually come to the website, their footprints are left in your website. By footprint I mean their access pattern is actually collected by your website. Now, web analytics is about the measurement, collection, analysis and reporting of web usage data for the purpose of understanding and optimizing web design, and thereby improving the experience of the web user. So, this web analytics you can be actually be talking about, you will be able to get data about their navigation pattern, how exactly they are accessing your content, who are users, where from they are coming, and so on. So, the kind of metrics that you can get from this analytics are the number of hits in your website, number of page views, then your number of visits and sessions, then the click path through which the visitors reach at a particular page, and various traffic sources from which geographical region the traffic is actually coming. So, those details you can get from this data. Now, what is the data source? The data source is actually the web log. What is web log? Web log is a file, is a text file basically, where whenever a user, in fact about the web log analysis we will be talking at a later stage when we talk about various decision support applications, we will be talking about web log analysis as well. At least some introductory lectures will be there on web log analysis, but these web logs actually exist in your website and they capture the navigation pattern of the user. So, analyzing this web data, which is web log data, which is otherwise also called the clickstream data, you use many clickstream analysis programs. And besides that, there are certain ready-made programs, ready-made tools are also available. For example, Google Analytics is a tool of this type. So, what this Google Analytics does? Google Analytics provides you with certain code snippet, specifically a JavaScript code snippet, which is to be embedded within your page, so that whenever the users view your page, it is recorded by the Google, and looking at from this data your Google can provide you various details about the website. So, we will also in some certain subsequent lectures, we will also be talking about this particular tool. Thank you very much. From next class onwards, we will be talking about the e-procurement system.